Hello and welcome, Chrysaor. This is episode 10 of the Adventures of Hiraeth, and unfortunately, as you can see in the background, we are lagging terribly again. We are here in on the hill, just outside Hobbiton, just underneath our back end, all the way up there. We are hopefully going to do some of the festival quests. However, Um, I was trying to record this a little bit earlier, and just as I started, the entire client crashed. Um, it was just too much for with all the people, etc., going on. So we haven't done anything. I think we've got some new mail, which is probably still just bingo. Oh no, we actually do have some other items to take a quick look at. Uh, Brathelwyn, I think she's just, yes, wants to send a bottle of the wine from her vineyard, from Lebel's vineyard. It's fine. It's just a nice little thank you. Uh, Eogar was the horse trainer skill in Breland. We can go there at some point. And then, of course, we have bingos and red mail, which we will deal with at a thing. We have a quest item, which we won't look at now because I think that's for the horse. We were granted. Oh, this is just the trying to sell us the riding skill from the store, which we do not need to have. We have a new deed, and that is the Haunted Burrow. We can complete all these different quests, and we would get the Burrower deed or title. So we shall go over and hopefully, if we can get there, a fortune of
Could I
harvest.
take a moment of your time?
I say, there's so much fun to be had around here, isn't there? I could go about from the first day until the very last, and not get my fill of haunted burrows, hedge mazes, and treats or trickery. You feel the same, do you not, Hiraeth? Well, do not be shy. Seize the season. Persistent effort reaps rich rewards, as I like to say. So basically, we are complete Bountiful Harvest intro. We get some nice rewards, and then
Hello there. Might I speak with you a
so
moment?
basically she just wants us to participate in 7 events throughout the thing. Welcome, my friend. If you're here for the harvest, I'd recommend you get in the spirit of the season and participate in many of our harvest activities. If you're not here for the harvest festival, maybe you should be. For those folks that participate in many of our activities, there might just be a harvest treat in store, so get out there. The night can get a bit chilly, but I'm sure you'll find company and good stories around the campfire. So, and with that, a quest pops up, and a very nice reward here. So the Bountiful Harvest intro. So there are many rewards that await those who participate in the Harvest Festival, and for those that harvest for many days, the rewards are all the greater, and you get 1,000 of these Figments of Splendor, which I have never seen before in the game. I believe this must be a part of the new mechanics for rewards. So that's great. We have the Essence Reclamation Scroll, parts of that. So we certainly will attempt to do that. Now, let's see if we can, without crashing the client, attempt to do some of these quests. We will even summon our bear, just for the heck of it, just to make it even more difficult. So, these are 3 very straightforward requests rattling in the haunted burrow.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Oh, mercy me. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I'll tell you anyways. Yep, I was in the haunted burrow searching for treasure, and I found a bit of chain in the attic. I thought perhaps a door would open on the ceiling, and I would find a larder full of riches. But no, a living, walking skeleton came towards me, rattling and clacking. Oh, it gave me such a fright. I ran away before I could even finish tugging on that chain. So we basically have to go and explore, find out the source of that scary encounter. Whether it really is one of the undead in Bilbo's haunted burrow. Go all the way around here, and having done this in previous years, we can see the quickest way. Okay, here comes something. Ooh. Oh, and it's attacking us, good lord. No, we don't. It was only a hobbit playing a silly trick, so let's try and get through here. Oh, and we have been sort of stunned by the crows. We'll go back out if we can. This place always... There we go. This place always confuses me every year for the first day or two. We'll come back out. And...
Hello there.
Thought Evil White was only a hobbit in disguise. Abominable behaviour. Who was it? I shall give him a telling off that he'll not be forgetting any time soon. That gall of some folk, really. Okay, and now we have the roar.
Stay and have some tea.
Roaring more in the haunted burrow. Dear me, I only dared go into the haunted cellar once to look for treasure, but all I did was get out as fast as I could. There were monsters everywhere. In one of the wings I was in, there were spider webs all about the place. But then I spotted a jar of honey. I love honey naturally, so of course I went right for it. But then I heard it was a bear. Oh, it made a deep roaring sound, and oh, it was close. Will you go banish it from the burrow so that it doesn't harm any of the innocent folk who have wandered in? So again, we have to go and deal with the bear that is in the haunted wing, the spider wing, I believe. Go through here. Again, we go around here. Oh, and actually it's over here, I believe. This, yep, is the cobwebbed wing. Okay, we'll go in here. And, oh, and a nasty old spider's jumped up and we've been stunned, so we have the spider webs all around us. We have to go looking around. Where is that? There it is. A jar of honey. And indeed there is a nasty scary bear. But there's also this other creature. And again, it was just another hobbit. We sensing a theme here, and there we go. We have been spidered again, and there's other people getting the same treatment. And I believe we have to go back up this way and around. Yes, here we go. We shall go through the burrow, through the this area here, in through the basement. And let's show you a nice little thing here, a little Easter egg. You can go in here, and in a second, someone's just triggered it, so hopefully in a second a chest will spawn. There it is. And it gives us some rewards. It's an interesting thing. You can have now when you see these specimen jars and these other items that come through, this is a very spooky area, but there is a way around it fairly quickly if I can remember. And I think we go... Oops, maybe not. Nope. I have forgotten the way out. Ah, that's useful of me. Let's go into first person. The bear is also not very happy. Oh, here it is. Okay, that wasn't so smart. As I say, it's confusing the first few times you do it. Every year for me, because I'm old and forgetful. But anyway, these different rewards that you get from the chests. We're actually in a part of Bag End that we don't normally see. We can come in here and we can actually pick up some more items. Very rarely these chests, certainly the one in the basement, will actually drop very rare items. I think I actually once got the painted skeleton horse on my main character from one of these. And here we are actually inside Bag End by the front door, which we haven't actually been. I'm not sure if, I don't think we've been into Bag End before. Maybe we'll go take a look at that at some point, but not right now. We'll just be very un-elf-like and jump.
How do you do?
Did you drive off the hungry bear? You were so brave to venture in there. What? A hobbit? A hobbit playing a prank? I've never heard of such a naughty trick. I will be speaking to that lad's parents before the day is out. Do you think he may have actually twigged that there's a pattern here to all his...
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
all his creature problems? And so this is the last one. The Wailing in the Haunted Burrow. Oh my goodness, how I hate being frightened away from my business. It was in the Haunted Burrow. I was in the Haunted Burrow looking for treasure, you see, and I saw a candle on the floor to help me see. Well, I went to pick it up, and suddenly a ghost chased me away. Yes, a real ghost, hiding in the shadows. Don't look at me like that. I'll tell you it was real, and it was. If you don't believe me, go see for yourself. But you'd be wise to steer clear of the wing of the cellar where the spooks have gotten to, if you ask me. So that would be in the last, not in the basement, but in the one area we were in just after the cobweb wing, which I've forgotten the name of. So we can go in through here, and there may be another, and there we go again. It's fun the first couple of times. You get delayed, but honestly it does get a little bit old. So yes, into the creeping wing we go. And if I remember right, which I don't appear to, oh, there's very spooky things attacking us and slowing us down. Ah, it's right there. So we'll let this guy deal with the ghost, which looks very ghost-like. Yes, I don't think that spoiled anything for you. I think we may have figured out that it was in fact yet another hobbit. Yep, what a shock! It was another hobbit. So if I can remember, let's go back this way. I believe. That will take us to the basement as well. So. Oh, no it doesn't. Ah, okay, so here we go. There we go. And hopefully let's go to first person. There we go. As I say, much easier second time round. And in fact we can actually just, I believe we can go back this way. It's gotten all spooky and dark and we're stuck. There we go. And here we are at the front door. It is quite a spooky place, as you can see. Did you run
Good
away?
day.
Oh, wow, the lag is bad. Did you run away when you saw the ghost as well? Do you mean to tell me that was a hobbit and not a ghost? What a terrible trick. I stubbed my toe when I ran away, and it was my big toe at that. Okay, so we've done those 3. So we've now done 3 of the 7 quests. I think if we go over here, we haven't met him yet. We've got a message from him, but we haven't actually met him in game. But we shall go and say hello to Bingo Boffin. And Bingo is, for those who are not sure, he's rather ubiquitous in the game. Right, hello. I see that you have taken some time from your busy days of adventuring to celebrate the Harvest Festival. Good, good. How very right and proper. This has become one of my very favourite times of the year. My cousin Priska has brought her children to visit, and we are all going to enjoy the sights and sounds of the Harvest Festival together. You simply must join us. I will not take no for an answer, and you know how stubborn boffins can be when we set our minds to it. Legendarily so. You can find my various cousins enjoying the games around the party tree. I would appreciate if you would help them make the most of their time here, and later in the evening we will all meet on the green fields to tell spooky stories. I can't wait. So we shall, here is, yep, this is Esmeralda. And fear not to dance. I do not see very many people dancing here. My mother said that there would be dance contests held regularly during the festival, but so few people are participating. Is the spooky atmosphere to blame? Why is everyone afraid to dance? We must combat this fear of dancing with encouraging words. Find bashful festival goers and tell them there is nothing to fear. That will surely work. And this is actually kind of fun because there is a dance leader there, which we may or may not do at this point. Doing the dancing is kind of fun, but one misstep and you will certainly fail the contest. Oh, it's always good to visit Cousin Bingo, and it has been many years since but I made it out to Hobbiton for the Harvest Festival. I have rather more children now than I did then, but I have become quite practiced at travelling with so many. The key to a successful journey is to perform Hobbit count before you leave your starting point, and to perform a second count when you arrive at your destination. This is how I know that one of my children has gotten lost on the way. I'm pretty sure Berelac is the child to blame, on account of it usually being my drowsiest boy who leaves my count short. We climbed the hill up to the festival. Oh, Berylak is probably sleeping among the bushes that line the road we took. I think she sort of mutated from a slight Warwickshire accent to a London accent halfway through that. I apologise. If you don't mind, could you find Berylak and wake him up? We did not come all the way here from Newbury for him to sleep through the festival. So we can do that, and we can hopefully spot some bashful hobbity guys on the way. There's the dance master. Oh, there's one we'll talk to. Oh no, it's not for me. So we'll just go up here. Now we can take this, we can go to, I believe that would take us to another instance. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll come up here. And, aha, who are we? Once you've done these quests once or twice on other characters, of course, it becomes rather easy to remember where a lot of these are, and I have done a number of these on my main already. So, scary dreams. Hello there, friend. Do you know this sleepy fellow? I haven't seen him around Hobbiton or Bywater before, so I believe he has come from somewhere else in the Shire to enjoy the Harvest Festival. But will you look at this? He's fallen asleep and is bound to miss the whole thing. That would be a shame, no mistake about it. Here's my plan. I have been scaring folk with my ferocious bear costume all day. You wake up this fellow, and I will let out a loud roar and give him a fright. It will be a great welcome to the festival, and will also teach him not to waste so many hours sleeping, or at least not when a festival is underway. So, waking him up. And we don't unfortunately get the roar effect. Berylak yawns sleepily and rubs his eyes. Oh, hello there, Heroth. I was just taking a quick nap before the festival gets underway. Cousin Bingo suggested that we all come visit and see the famous Hobbiton Harvest Festival. And sometime tonight we will all share spooky stories around a campfire. Oh, I better get some rest if we're going to stay up so late. Ah, yes. Lazy hobbits. They are such wonderful, wonderful creatures. Far more engaging than the elves. Personal opinion, of course. And of course that's Tolkien's full intent was to make us, understand them far better than, say, the elves or any of these others. Oh, let's have another word with the bashful. These bashful hobbits just pop up randomly, I believe, or they're maybe on timers. They will despawn. So we're doing okay. And let's look around for some more. Let's go see this little guy here before somebody else does. And we're not having much success here, are we? And let's talk back to this last one. Okay, so we're not really having much success at this. So let's talk with Esmeralda. We'll go turn in the other quest in a moment. Sophia, not to dance. It didn't work, Heroth. People are still too bashful to get up and dance. What a disaster. Wait a minute. I've had an idea. Perhaps they just need to see someone else having a good time, dancing and cheering and who knows what else. It's up to you, Heroth. Take a moment to do whatever you want, any creative expression at all, and maybe that will help these bashful hobbits come to their senses. Or if they see you doing it and having a good time, perhaps they will be able to do it themselves. So basically we have to just what is so dignified for an elf to do. So that's very dignified, isn't it, Mr. Elf? Oh, and the bear is pretending to dance too. Okay, so let's talk to her. Okay, that was quite a performance, Heroth. I hope these bashful hobbits have learned how fun it can be just to be yourself and not worry about what anyone else is thinking. Thank you for being such a good sport. I see you at Cousin Bingo's spooky stories tonight. Okay, that one is done, and now we have to wherever she was. There she is right here, so we shall go and talk to her about her son. Well, I can't say I'm not surprised, Heroth. Thank you for finding Berelek's latest napping spot. I'll let him sleep until it is time for Bingo's frightening stories. Perhaps they will contain enough thrills and chills to keep my drowsy son awake when the promise of festival fun does not. Okay, and just like that, we have done 5 of the 7 items. So what you see here, and of course these are repeatable dailies. So this is hopefully given you. I'm not sure if these scrolls work. Those seem to be more for the anniversary event. But as I hope you see that there are a number of kind of fun little things to do here. And here's Camilla Buffin. Heroth, we need your help. Have you participated in the apple bobbing here at this festival yet? There are very important rules in place. No using your hands, and you only get one chance to play. But my brother Griffo did not listen to the rules, and now he has ruined it for everyone. Griffo thought that apples were just for the taking, and he reached right into one of the tubs. He grabbed an apple and took a big bite, and then, as if that wasn't bad enough, he did it again. Honestly, if there were any grounds for being asked to leave the festival at once, I think that would qualify. Oh, but they're being very nice about the whole thing, and I've offered to bring some of the spare apple bobbing tubs up here to the game, so the game can continue. Now that you're here, you can do it for me. You can help me. There's a spare tub at the base of the hill. Go quick, bring it up and carry it back here, but beware of bobbers-to-be, much like Griffo. They won't be good at following the rules, and they will help you stop you from carrying the tub, and we'll have to start all over. So basically, this is much like the delivering the post and avoiding nosy hobbits and the pie quests where you have to avoid the hungry ones. So I think we shall go down here. So you get it, as I say, you get a nice flavor, no pun intended, of the types of quests available here. Going past here we are, and we're actually at Ted Sandeman's area, which is kind of sad. Now then, we shall Let's follow this person, see if they know what they're doing and if they can follow in their footsteps and avoid the bobbers to be. If not, we'll have to do it again, probably off screen. Alright. That was a lot easier than I thought. Okay. Oh, thank you, Heroes. Can I ask you to get one more tub of apples? Oh, seriously. They should be freshly picked and waiting at the orchard not far from here. Remember, use caution to avoid bobbers to be while carrying it back here. I thought that was too easy. So there is an orchard all the way back here. I'm assuming that... Oh, the farmers, we have a new deed. So I'm assuming this is where they mean, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's go and take a look. I know this is an area where we have to come. I'm seeing other people running from back here, so I assume it's over here somewhere. If you see it, there we go. I was just gonna say, if you see it before me, give me a shout. Alright. Now that was way too easy the last time. I'm assuming this is gonna be a bit more tricky. Maybe not. Oh, okay, that was, again, much easier than I thought. Oh, thanks once again, Heroes. I have carefully explained the rules to Griffo once more, and he assures me he will follow them now, no matter how hungry he might get. Now that Griffo is no longer embarrassing me, I have to admit that this festival has been very fun so far. I like ensuring everything goes smoothly more than I do participating myself. My mother says I have always been like this, even when I was very little. Thanks again. I will tell you if we need any more help. Tonight we're going to share spooky stories with Cousin Bingo, and you're welcome to come. So there we go. And we have done now 6 of 7 quests for the day. And I think, as this episode is dragging on quite a long time, we shall leave it there. And hopefully when we see you next, we will have completed all the necessaries. There are lots and lots of things. We can find frightened hobbits, and we can have a stroll through the burrow and prove that we've been to all the different places, or we can actually do a timed one, which is much more difficult, but and advised to be done after you've been through the burrow a number of times, so that you can do it relatively easily. Okay, right now this is Gareth saying goodbye for now, and Heroth and I wish you a safe and prosperous and a very well time in and out of Middle-earth until we see you the next time. Hopefully in a day or two. There may be a delay before the next episode comes out, as we're coming up to the weekend, and recording time is lost to other pursuits. Okay, well, thanks for watching again. If you like this video, please do hit that button. If you want to find out when the next video is, please consider subscribing and hitting that little bell notification icon that will tell you when the next episode is up. Once again, thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.